You have to say it like that.
I'm sorry, man.
They
I
did
mean,
lose
it's
though.
true. The Lakers lost, and it's a lot of talk about LeBron's legacy being affected by this loss. But before we talk about that, let's play this clip by LeBron.
It was pretty cool ride. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it was okay. I don't like to say it's a successful year because I don't play for anything besides winning championships at this point in my career, and I don't get a kick out of making a conference appearance. I've done it a lot, and and it's not fun to me to not be able to be a part of getting to the finals. But
This man plays Dr. Cap on the video. I'm like, is that part of the video? All right. So, does that loss affects LeBron James' legacy? No, time out. I hope you don't say yes. If you say yes, we got the video. Okay. No, it doesn't hurt LeBron's legacy. It doesn't. The man is number 2 overall. All right. And this, yes. If he would have won, it wasn't going to help. I mean, it would have helped his legacy. It would help his legacy, of course. But it won't move him from where he is right now. And also, what happened is not going to take him to 3. But outside of that, I don't look at LeBron no differently than I did before the series. I'm not putting the series on LeBron because I never thought he was the best player on this team. I always thought it was Anthony Davis. And how I look at this is this. One thing I would be upset about LeBron is this. Why did you wait until game 4 to put on a Herculean performance? That tells me that he has something in the tank that he kept in the preserve tank, that he held back and he waited and waited, and he watched his team lose 3 games in a row in the crunch time. Like they was in every single game, and they lost in the crunch time. But one thing I'm not going to kill him on is that last game, Tomo. He dropped 40 points. He had 30 in the first half, 10 in the second half. Listen to this. Jamal Murray, the game before that, had 30 in the first half, and they were only up by like 3 points. In the second half, Jamal Murray had 7 points. But guess what? Jokic had 15 in the fourth quarter. LeBron James scores 31. He like, you know what, AD? I'm going to one-up you. I'm going to score 31 in the first half and put us up by like 15 points. And what AD do in the fourth quarter?
Fall.
Sorry, not the fourth quarter, the second half. All right, because he had 10 points in the fourth quarter. In the second half, AD had 12 points. All right, come on. Like, AD got to step up. Like, if I'm AD, right? If I'm AD in the locker room, and I see LeBron had 31 points in the first half, he left the locker room, left the court early because he tired. I'm gonna go to LeBron and be like, hey, I got you. I got us in the second half. You did your part. Don't take off, but you did your part. I got us in the second half. And I don't think AD came with that. So I'm not going to say this is kill LeBron legacy. All this does is, hey, the Lakers had a good run. I didn't expect the Lakers to make it to the Western Conference Finals. They exceeded my expectations. I'm not shocked, but they exceeded my expectations. I thought that this was a good year for them. Now, obviously, you're LeBron James. You want to win the championship, but I'm not going to kill that man for that. He's 38 years old. At the end of the day, he's 38. I didn't expect him to beat the Nuggets, but I didn't expect him to get swept, though. I will say that. But, yeah, the floor is yours.
I really thought you was gonna say yes, man. I really thought you was gonna say yes.
You did.
I did. I really did because I'm no. You can't say it. Like no. I also don't like the fact that everybody's using Giannis's blueprint now. It's like, no, it's not a failure. It's not a failure of the season. Like everyone's saying it now. You notice it. I think everyone said it in their exit game. Like this is the exit interview. Like that's what we're gonna say. So now if I'm calling out Joe, my last word is gonna be like, no, it's not a failure. The show goes on. Like it's not a failure. But no, we talking about the same LeBron James who's averaged over like 27 points in his career. It's the all-time leading scorer and still and counting. Because come on now, no one's going to top that because he's still playing. If he comes back next year, he's going to keep scoring, right? So no, it doesn't tarnish his legacy. But one thing it does do, it adds more fuel to the fire for those folks who have this Jordan and LeBron debate, because it's just gonna add another layer right there, because they're like, Jordan never got swept doing this, and Jordan never this, and Jordan never that. You know, the diminishing debate. That should be the name of it, the diminished debate, because that's all both sides do anyway, is diminish the other one. It's like, well, he didn't play against anyone, and LeBron doesn't do this, and LeBron is that. But at the end of the day, you can't see, I don't think we're ever going to see another player play to the age of 38 at the same level that they came into the league with, because he kind of dampened off a little bit. His age did show some in this playoff run, but he also did hurt his foot going into the playoffs. I think he hurt his foot, it was his foot. So that was there too. And we also never seen LeBron get hurt until like the last 3 or 4 years.
So he can't Laker.
That's true. That is a lot of stress. He should have stayed in Cleveland, right? But no, it doesn't diminish his legacy. I mean, unless he goes out there and just does something else, like joins the Warriors or try to make another super team, that might tarnish his legacy more than this. Because again, like you said, AD is the best player on the court. That last game, he literally played. He dropped 31, gave you a 15-point lead, and was like, "Hey, take it from here. Like I gave you all I got. Like, come on, bro, help me." Kevin Hart voice, help me, and he got what he asked for. I mean, AD isn't the player that we all really thought he was coming to LA. He was better. I don't think AD is a player that can play in the limelight. I think he needs to go somewhere. I think he needs to go back to a small market so he can get his numbers.
I mean, he bought out the first year. Yeah, well, he bought out this year for real too. It just
number wise, but at the end of the day, when you see him on the
court,
court, he's that player. Like, he is who you thought he was. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes about it.
see, like, okay, let me address like what you said. Like, you're right. People are gonna. You got Jordan lovers that's gonna say, "Oh, he got swept. I told y'all he ain't the GOAT." And then you're gonna have LeBron lovers who say something else. But NBA fans, listen up. There's not a rule that says if you think Jordan's the GOAT, you gotta hate LeBron. If you think LeBron's the GOAT, you gotta hate Jordan. That's not a rule. One of them is the best ever, and one of them the second best ever, which I believe, and which is a fact. Jordan's the best ever, and LeBron's the second best ever. But LeBron is still number 2. We're talking about better than Magic, Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaq, Kobe, Tim Duncan. We're talking about all these guys now. There's gonna be some guys that say, "Oh, he's not better than those guys." Okay, Hakeem Olajuwon. I mean, I can name a bunch of greats he's better than. He's a great player. So he's going to do great things. So my LeBron fans, listen, every great thing LeBron does and we praise doesn't make him the GOAT. The Jordan lovers, every time LeBron doesn't win, doesn't mean he's a terrible LeBum. He's not a LeBum. Stop calling him LeBum. He's not a bum. I mean, you can't be the all-time leading scorer and be a bum. So I just want to put that out there. And by the way, Tay, I see you in the comments. You never respond to me on IG either.
Ooh.
Tay said he got 2 weeks to prepare for this Jordan debate, Jordan versus LeBron debate. And shout out to AJ. He's coming on too for that. I can't wait. And Tomo got some friends coming over too.
I got 2 surprise guests for you,
hey,
man.
Bring surprise. Bring all of them. I got a rabbit for you. All right. So look, I'm ready. But Jordan is the GOAT. LeBron's number 2, and LeBron's still a great player at the end of the day. All right. Nah, Joe. I done told you LeBron. Come on. All right. Jordan the GOAT, LeBron the Lamb. Come on, bro. Jesus the Lamb, J-Mo. Chill out, bro.
I mean, based upon what you're saying, though, LeBron is the second coming.
Second comment.
If we want to get biblical, we're going biblical here. But
yeah, let's not do that. Let's not call him by the Lamb. All right. All right.
That's his name. CD. Continue.
Okay. Good one. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button, no matter what you're listening to or watching it. hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.